I got quite the story. You've heard all my stories. Okay.
Wait, are we recording just in case this one's good?
Shut up.
From the Intelfluence headquarters in sunny Scottsdale, Arizona, this is the Intelfluence Influencer Spotlight. In each episode, we sit down with an influencer from our network and we discuss their background as well as their unique approach to influencer marketing. Jenny Fisher began her blog career by sharing quick, at-home workout videos, which turned into a large following of men and women looking for sustainable, balanced, and practical wellness advice for their lives. Jenny has become a health influencer for the fulfilled, moderate living seeker. Based in Charleston, South Carolina, Jenny is regularly asked to represent brands and nonprofits through social media, podcasts, and television appearances. You can follow Jenny on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to learn more.
Well, Jenny, thank you so much for speaking with us today. So my first question for you is, can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you kind of became a fitness influencer and how your fitness brand has evolved over the years?
I kind of stumbled into it. It was not something that I set out to do, but I started sharing on Instagram, and I was sharing from my own personal friends. It was one of those things where I had a lot of personal friends ask me advice because they knew I had that interest and I had that knowledge. So I took to Instagram and started posting just quick workouts. And all of a sudden I had 500 followers in like 3 months. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I can keep doing this. So it really was an organic growth for me. And then I want to say about a year and a couple months later, I had 10,000 followers. And a lot of that was, again, organic, people just sharing. And it started out where I was only sharing 15-minute workouts. That was my message. That's what I was doing. So all my pictures were reminders that, hey, I'm going to be sharing this later. Make sure you look out for it. And then I started getting this this group of people that looked at me for inspiration. You know, how does she keep her life together when she has all these other obligations? And so I started just naturally going that way and going, well, if people are interested in my life, let me show them more of that. So it became workouts and how to get through life and do all this stuff. So now I'm at almost 17,000 followers and not quite 2 years into it. And yeah, it's fun.
You've been an influencer for like a little under 2 years then. Do you have any brand collaborations that are memorable to you?
I did one last year with, and this is when I had a little bit more than 10,000 followers, and Michelob Ultra was doing like a summer fitness, what did they call it? Summer tour. And so they were reaching out to local influencers in different cities, and they reached out to me and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Yes, I would love to do it because it totally went with my brand, which is life in moderation, have fun, but still respect your body and respect, your health. And so it kind of went hand in hand with what I was putting out there. And I did that. And it was, they had me do like 2 permanent posts, a couple stories, and then host an event along with it. So that was a lot of fun.
Nice. I heard Michelob Ultra and I was like, that is definitely for him. He's a big beer person. I'm like, that's where my mind went right away. All right. And then as a fitness influencer, what are some common misconceptions people have about what you do or how to approach fitness in general?
Fitness in general. Well, I just started, I'm about 2 weeks into a 12-week challenge that I'm doing. It's a free challenge for my followers. And a lot of it is because of the misconceptions that were coming forward to me. A lot of people were all about restrictive diets. And I won't name them specifically, but they're ones that tell you can't eat this if you want to lose weight. You have to do this. You have to do this. And my whole message is, no, you should be able to live your life with your own type of lifestyle, your own taste buds and things that drive you. And you can still lose weight. You just need to dial it in a little bit. So this whole 12-week challenge is about taking each week and dialing in and just a little bit more to fit your lifestyle. So I would say that the one misconception that I keep running into is you have to restrict yourself and you have to eliminate and you have to punish yourself, when really it's just all about sustainability and what makes you happy and thriving.
Definitely. Now this is my favorite question to ask influencers because I always take notes and I get a lot of good information from it. So what does a day in the life of Jenny Fisher look like in terms of influencer responsibilities, fitness routine, meal prep, and so on? I mean, you have a whole life outside of it. So how do you what's the daily schedule look like?
Well, so I actually have a full-time sales job that I cover the whole state of South Carolina. So I drive a lot, and I have this, and I've got 2 kids and a wonderful husband. So I wake up at about 6:30 in the morning. I help my husband get my 6-year-old ready for kindergarten, get to the bus, and I actually read scripture every morning and kind of sit in prayer and meditation for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I get myself and my 3-year-old ready, take him to daycare, drop him off, and then I'm usually driving anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours to my first sales call. But as far as the influencer thing goes, I make a sales call and then I might do a quick post or something like that, where I film and get all of my content for my page. Is a lot of times I will take a lunch break. I'll go change into some workout clothes, go film for about an hour during my lunch break, about 3 or 4 workouts. And then I just have those ready to edit and post. If I'm not filming that day, then I might take my lunch break and edit something. But I'll do maybe a post a day, every other day, something like that. But then after work, I'm picking up my kids, and my husband is very understanding about my workouts, so I like to work out in the evening. So typically I'll work out and then go pick up my 3 and my 6-year-old from school, go home, and I really enjoy the art of cooking. That's kind of my getaway. So as soon as I get home, my husband plays with the kids. I cook for about 30 minutes to an hour. We all eat together. That's bedtime, and my husband and I typically almost always enjoy a glass of wine together. So that's about it, and then bedtime.
I love it. I love it. And a constant theme in your social profiles, like you said, is moderation and balance.
Yeah.
A lot of fitness programs, they focus on restrictions or extreme measures. So how did you arrive at moderation and balance when it comes to fitness as your ethos?
Yeah, that's a great question. I have a minor in nutrition from North Carolina State University. My husband has a major in nutrition. So one of the things that our professors always used to say was, a lot of this nutrition information you're getting is marketed either by the government or just big business. And that's kind of where it comes from, is how are we going to make a dollar helping people reach their fitness goals? And because I knew that already, I took a much more logical approach to how is this going to fit in my life. I know it's not flashy and all that stuff, but I've never picked up a diet book that said, day 1, don't do anything, just learn more about yourself. I've never read one that did that. It was like, day 1, this is what you need to eat, this is what you need to cut out, this is your goal, blah, 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 blah. So after I had kids, it really made me just stop worrying as much. And it wasn't until then that I started really putting those things into practice and just pulling back a little bit more, eating less during my meals, things like that just started building up and made me personally lose weight, which that was my personal goal. Some people don't have that. And I started developing more muscle tone and things like that. So it just kind of all clicked to me that, okay, this is obviously working for me. This could help a lot of other people, this whole moderation thing.
Well, and then there's also like a lot of fitness challenges like diet bets. So can you tell us a little bit about FITFISH challenge and what it entails?
Yeah, it's really taking people step by step and going, this is what worked for me, and I didn't have to turn my life upside down. So you don't have to do every single challenge each week, but if it speaks to you and you think you can approach that sustainably and execute it, then try it out. If it doesn't work for you, then maybe it just wasn't meant for you. But I'm doing things like eating less, meal blocking. So breakfast, you need to stay in this calorie range. Lunch, stay in this calorie range. Dinner in this calorie range, which a lot of people, it sounds simple, but they're like, oh, I never thought about it that way. I was always just trying to hit a daily goal and stressing myself out. But also throughout the challenge, you're going to have some lifestyle adjustments too. So one week it might be just be more conscientious about how much water you're drinking. Try to stretch more during the week, things like that. So it's not all, you've got to change your life and all this stuff. It's just little things that I think people forget about, and it might help them check in with themselves.
Love it, love it. And we're at the beginning of a new year, so last question of the day. I'm interested, do you have any goals for this year as it pertains to fitness, as it pertains to influencer marketing, growing your brand, anything? It's funny, everybody's like, so where are you taking this brand? Where is it going? And I love my full-time job so much. I have no intentions of ever leaving that. But my goal with
with my FitFish Mom pages is just to grow them organically. If people need them and it fulfills me, then I'm going to keep doing it. But another thing that I've realized is there is substance to what I'm doing, and it's good for advertisers. I stick to a core value where I have turned down many advertisers because it just didn't make sense for my followers. It wasn't something that I could get behind and go, yeah, this is something that I believe in. So I didn't accept the partnership. But so what I do see going forward is getting some more partners that are really on board with my message and doing that. But yeah, I'm just going to let it roll. And if it's making me happy, then I'm going to keep doing it. So if I vanish all of a sudden, it's just because I wasn't happy anymore. So.
Well, we need your message of balance and moderation, so don't vanish, please.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
Want to join Intellifluence as an influencer for free? It's easy. Visit Intellifluence.com, click on the influencers link, and then click on the Join for Free button to sign up. You'll get immediate access to our influencer marketplace where you can browse relevant offers from brands and apply on the spot. Earn cash quickly by referring your friends and family. You'll also be eligible to receive attractive product and service pitches from brands. There's absolutely no cost to join as an influencer, so we hope you take advantage of our service. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date. That's it for now. We hope to see you soon.